That's better. Boys, girls, whoever you are watching this video, we're going to show you how to turbocharge a C6 Corvette and everything you need and how we're going to tackle this project. Here you have it. It's an 8896, I believe, from VS Racing. I think it's like a Borg-Warner clone. It's 480 maybe. Don't remember what turbine. I think it's a 132 ART6. Don't remember exactly. But this thing is massive. Where we're gonna fit it, I don't know. But we're gonna make it fit. He doesn't want anything out the hood, so except for the exhaust, if anything. But we're gonna try to get him maybe like a bumper exit, fender exit, something of that sort. But first we need to relocate a bunch of things and delete a bunch of things, and that's what we're gonna do first. Plan is to delete the AC, get the full exhaust out, get this shroud off, the cooler, and then relocate the radiator all the way to the front and as low as possible. That way we have room to put the turbo in the middle. May be able to put the turbo right here, but I don't think so because it'll be sticking out the hood. But a lot of these things we're gonna redo and delete, so I think we're gonna have a lot of room right here. One of the things I don't like about like the aftermarket turbo kits, they make you relocate like this right here, and like the exhaust comes out the top around the alternator and it comes down and it sits in the middle. I think that, to me, that looks ugly. I know these cars don't have a lot of room, but we're trying to do this in like a budget friendly setup, because otherwise I'd just be redoing all the accessory drive to make my life easier. But we're just gonna keep it how it is and try to work around things. So the plan for me is there's plenty of room under the car, and it's to move the headers that way, go under the trans, okay, and come back up here. Now we're not gonna have a lot of this stuff. I'll be able to relocate everything, and then I think I'm gonna relocate the fuse box too back here like some of the guys do. But we bought some turbo manifolds that we're gonna try on. If they don't work, we'll just return them. Amazon Prime, it's great. So let's get started. Let's get some of these stuff out and put you in a time lapse while I figure this out and delete some things. So let's go. So for those of you who don't know, this is Will Rogers' car. He runs Mexico Rolls page and the YouTube channel, so go follow him because he's going to be doing some updates here and there. I'll be doing the more in detail stuff like the build process. But as you can see, we took some stuff out already. The hood, obviously, so we can make more room. Intake, we're gonna be selling this. It is a Vortex power duct. This is actually like full carbon inside out. So DM him or me, and that'll be for sale. We're also gonna be selling the full exhaust. So if you're interested in that, it's a Breathless Performance. Long tubes, and then a straight pipe with stock mufflers. Also, maybe selling the AC system. I don't think we're gonna run it, but we're gonna try our best to. But he doesn't care if we rip it out for more room, which I like that because it makes my life much easier. So I'm gonna sit you guys down for a time lapse. I'm gonna take the bumper off to make room for everything. That way I don't want to be leaning over it and scratch it. So we have to take it out for an intercooler setup anyway. So let's sit you guys down real quick. Alright, so we got some parts. We have dual 46mm wastegates that came with turbo. Okay, came with a turbo from VS Racing. This is I don't know if I spoke about it yet, but this is a 8896 from VS Racing. We ordered some DC headers. These are the headers we use on EJ's BMW. The one side fits really good. The other side we're gonna need some serious modifications maybe. But this is the radiator we're using from Mission Motors, a dual pass, really nice unit. And we have a 1000 horsepower Treadstone intercooler. Definitely gonna have to do some trimming on the bumper, I think, but we'll see. We're not there yet. As you can see, everything is out. We're gonna have to, I put this tape so when I do the turbo kit, I can be, if I'm under the tape, right, then the hood will clear, right? So everything is out, AC is out. Took the oil cooler, trans cooler was on the radiator of course, but we're gonna relocate the oil cooler. That way we can make some room to run the hot side under the car instead of over the car like they usually do in these kits. So these are some really nice parts. We don't have everything. We're still missing the flanges for the cold side and the hot side for that. But these are the parts that we got so far that we can get a head start. This is a T6 to a dual 2.5 from Shipbox Supplies. Really nice unit. Almost forgot about these. Vibrant 2.5-inch full stainless. Always use Vibrant stuff. It's really nice, like really nice material. So that's what we're gonna use to build a turbo kit. We may have to buy one more, but I have extra from when I built my turbo kit, so we'll see. Now, first thing I want to do is mount the radiator and the intercooler. Once we do that, then we can see where we're going to fit the turbo, because the radiator is a little taller than I expected. So we're going to have to incline it, which is not going to give us a lot of room. So we may have to, after all, do a hood exit. So, but it'll suck for a little bit until he goes 85. So it's not a big deal. He'll be all right. All right, so we got the headers in. It's perfect. Kind of hard to film, there's so much shit in the way. But as you can see, it goes right down there. I haven't figured out yet where I'm gonna run the hot side, but I know it's gotta be that way. This side right here though, we had to cut the end off because it's real close to the accessory drive. Now, we can change the alternator to the other side and bring the power steering pump up, and we won't have any issues, but we're trying to save money for Will. So right there, we have about an inch away from the steering boot. We're gonna add a shield, and then we're just gonna do a sharp 90 to the right, and then down. We got plenty of room down there to bring the crossover to the other side out here under the steering rack in the between the subframe. It's been a couple days. I haven't really touched the car. It's been snowing and it's been cold, and also be waiting for parts. I ordered some aluminum brackets so I can modify them and make them fit, so I can mount these two bad boys. I took some of the accessory stuff off, like the alternator, to make more room so I can keep an eye out. We're going to relocate the power steering cooler and also the transmission cooler, like I said before. But I think I'm going to cut the video here. It's a little short, but I don't want to have like an hour-long video. But next video, it's going to be just the hot side alone. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you hit the notification button, subscribe, comment, whatever you want. We'll see you soon.